Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Britt's fury has been building for a long time, and the latest developments at General Hospital only add fuel to her fire. Nathan has always been a complicated figure in her life, and their connection, whether through family ties, loyalty, or deep-rooted frustration, makes every confrontation between them heavy with meaning. This time, however, Britt's anger isn't just about petty disagreements or lingering resentments. It's about James. It's about trust, and it's about the warning signs that have been blaring louder than ever. Viewers can sense that Britt isn't going to hold back, because she has reached a point where the stakes are simply too high to remain silent. She confronts Nathan with raw intensity, words sharper than a knife, as she makes it clear that ignoring the alarm bells surrounding James could be a mistake they all regret. Britt doesn't waste time dressing up her emotions in niceties. She's tired of feeling overlooked, and she's tired of watching patterns repeat themselves. She tells Nathan in no uncertain terms that his hesitation, his soft approach, and his tendency to protect others without asking the hard questions are no longer acceptable. To Britt, James is at the center of a situation that cannot be brushed aside, and every instinct inside of her screams that danger is coming. Nathan tries to reason with her, to calm her down, but Britt's voice rises, her frustration spilling into every word. She tells him that if he refuses to take these warning signs seriously, then he's not just letting her down, he's putting everyone around James at risk. The tension in the room becomes thick, every glance exchanged between them heavy with history and unspoken truths. Nathan, for his part, wants to push back. He's always tried to be the rational one, the steady hand when Britt lashes out. But this time, Britt doesn't give him an inch. She reminds him of the moments in the past when he doubted her, when he chose to trust the wrong people, and how those decisions always came back to haunt them. She's not going to allow him to repeat those mistakes now, not when James could be walking into a dangerous trap. Nathan opens his mouth to defend himself, but Britt cuts him off sharply, her voice trembling with a mixture of anger and fear. She demands to know why he always hesitates when the signs are right in front of them. Why does he choose to second-guess the people who care the most, and instead extend the benefit of the doubt to those who have proven untrustworthy before? It's a powerful moment, one where Britt isn't just venting her anger, but also exposing the deepest cracks in their relationship. She knows Nathan wants to be fair, but to Britt, fairness is a luxury they cannot afford when lives are at stake. She points directly to James as the reason for her outburst. The boy is innocent, vulnerable, and in her eyes, far too exposed to danger that Nathan refuses to fully acknowledge. She leans in, locking eyes with Nathan, and says words that leave him momentarily speechless. If anything happens to James because Nathan failed to act, she will never forgive him. Those words hit Nathan like a punch to the gut, and for a brief moment, the facade of calm he's been clinging to begins to crumble. But Britt doesn't stop there. Once the dam has broken, all the pent-up feelings she's been holding back pour out. She tells Nathan that she's tired of being painted as the dramatic one, the difficult one, the one who always makes everything about her emotions. She insists that her instincts are not hysteria. They are hard-earned lessons, shaped by every betrayal, every disappointment, and every painful loss they've endured. She reminds him that the last time she was ignored, the fallout was catastrophic, and she will not allow history to repeat itself with James caught in the middle. Her voice lowers, almost breaking, as she confesses that underneath all the fury is fear of losing someone she loves, fear of watching disaster unfold while those closest to her do nothing. Nathan, caught between his duty, his love for Britt, and his protective instincts toward James, struggles to find the right response. He wants to reassure her, to promise that everything will be fine, but Britt won't accept empty promises. She presses him harder, telling him that if he truly wants to be the protector he claims to be, then he has to open his eyes and acknowledge the truth that's been staring them in the face. Britt lays out every suspicious detail, every red flag, every moment that made her stomach twist with unease. She paints the picture vividly, almost daring Nathan to dismiss her again. And when she's finished, the silence between them is deafening. It's in that silence that Nathan begins to see her point. He can't ignore the raw emotion in her voice, or the fact that beneath the anger lies a deep and unshakable love for James. But Nathan is also torn, because to admit Britt is right means acknowledging that he's been blind, that his approach has been flawed, and that he may have already put James in harm's way. That kind of self-reckoning doesn't come easily to Nathan, who prides himself on being the strong, steady force in chaotic situations. Yet Britt's words cut straight through his defenses, leaving him shaken and uncertain. For Britt, though, the fight isn't just about Nathan. After unleashing her fury on him, she turns her attention toward her boss, issuing a chilling warning that reverberates with both courage and desperation. She knows her words could cost her dearly, but she doesn't care. To her, silence is complicity, and she refuses to be complicit in putting James at risk. She warns her boss that if the alarm bells she's hearing are ignored, the consequences will fall on everyone's shoulders. She doesn't mince words, doesn't soften her tone, because she knows the people around her need to be shaken out of their complacency. It's a daring move, one that could redefine her role at the hospital and among those closest to her. Her boss tries to brush off her concerns, but Britt doubles down. She tells them point blank that the safety of James matters more than office politics, more than appearances, and more than anyone's pride. She accuses them of hiding behind protocol while a child's well-being hangs in the balance, and she makes it clear that she will not stand by quietly if they choose to ignore the signs. The entire confrontation leaves everyone rattled, because Britt has shown that she's not afraid to put everything on the line for what she believes is right. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.